Let's explore the AWS Bedrock service. This is the console. From here, we will navigate to Bedrock. Yes, please select North Virginia. Go there, and then this is the different categories of services, right, of AWS. If you want to search specific, you can search Bedrock. For us, we will select Amazon Bedrock from here. Okay. So this is the landing page of Amazon Bedrock. Till like December time frame, there are some December 2024, Bedrock Amazon has released this particular new version, which has certain changes prior to like December 2024. If you could have launched this particular landing page, you would see some different in the navigation, but the navigation at the left hand side, some new features has been added like marketplace deployment, model catalog. Those things have been added. Okay. So these are the new releases. I hope like if you see this particular video beyond like maybe 2026 or maybe after certain time frame, maybe we'll see some changes in this Bedrock, because generative AI is also evolving. Market leaders and the providers and the companies are also evolving their changes in their UI side and the product side also. Okay. But I will try to update this particular course with the latest information and the latest. So let's go and then start and understand what this particular Bedrock. This is the landing page, and the right hand side we can see uh, the some informations in the card, right? Anthropic's Claude, and then Amazon Nova, and then Meta's Llama. So these are the different model spotlight are being displaying here, and we have a playground over here, chat text playground, image video playground. So playground are nothing but a very easy way, or from the console you can chat with the LLMs or foundation models that you have already requested, and that LLM request has been granted. So you can talk to those LLM and ask for any queries, and then you can get the response. We will explore the playground in detail in subsequent videos. Let's first go through the other areas. Like they have also a builder tool section. In the builder tool section, the prompt management section is there, then knowledge base section is there, and the agents. Let's explore the prompt management. So here you can create prompt. This is the area you can create prompt, and then you can test the prompt and then use the prompt. Okay. So if you want to create a prompt, suppose I want to create a prompt for just a simple one. So prompt one, I will just put it like that way and then create it. Okay. And here you can see this is my first text prompt. Please summarize on topic. So this is the like area where you can create a prompt, like prompt one successfully created, right? So that's the thing. And then if you want to have a value, right, like suppose the topic that you want to give or like Bedrock, okay. So you can have this one, you can test it. So this is the variable. If you put this one Bedrock, it will go to this topic variable, right? So that way this prompt will automatically save, but you can change it, right? This is the first text prompt. Please summarize on topic one. What you can do, you can change it, that prompt, and then save it also. So that way it will work. And you need to select the model. Okay, LLM. Go here and select the model. So there are model. Let's go, and then there should be some way to select the model. I'm pretty sure. Select model, correct? Yeah. So here the select model is there. So by the time I'll show you like how to request for that access also. But I have already a few model I have already requested for access, and then these models are available for me to use. So if I just go here and select that one and click on apply, this model I can test it also. Okay. And then here inference parameters like temperature, which is for the randomness of the output, top p, which is more like related to the selections criteria, right? These are the inference parameter. that will define the response of your LLM response. Okay, you can change the inference parameter and optimize your response also. Okay, so that's the way. I will just click on test. See, this is the first text prompt and this is the response, right, from the prompt one. So that's the thing. So if you go now to the overview sections, are you sure in the leave current memory your prompt contains uncertainty? Okay, leave. I don't want to save it right now. So this is the prompt management. Let's go here in the prompt management again. See, I have this particular prompt, right? So this is the one that got saved over here. And if we look into the knowledge base is like way to communicate to your private data, your own requirement document. You can create like this particular Bedrock service which supports vector stored knowledge base. That means like you create your knowledge base by uploading certain document or having integration with separate other database. Also create that knowledge base, create a data source and then map to that knowledge base, and then with the help of LLM you can chat with those documents. Okay, so this is one kind of RAG concept only. So knowledge base is one feature where knowledge base with vector stored is there, knowledge base with structure data sources also it supports, and then Kendra GenAI index also it supports. Okay, so this is vector store which will customizable on knowledge base with maximum flexibility. Specify the location of your data, selecting the embedding model. You can choose, you can move around, you can have like more flexibility with the vector stored area, right? And if you have a structured data stored area, then you can connect to a data source. Okay, that should be a structured data source, some DB kind of stuff. Okay, then Kendra GenAI index is also there. Build a knowledge base powered by Kendra GenAI index, offering out of the box how high semantic accuracy and the flexibility to reuse index across Amazon Q Business and Amazon Bedrock knowledge base. So GenAI index base, Kendra GenAI's index base knowledge base is also possible. We'll create a knowledge base, we'll create a streamlit, and we'll have a like use case entire Python coding with Boto 3 of this knowledge base area. We'll go through in the detail. Okay, and then test the knowledge base and use the knowledge base. So and then we have that chat with your document also. You can select your model. You need to select definitely some embedding model from here, right? So that should be there, that will cover later, not a problem. So chat with document is possible. This is the prompt template. See, this is the area like if you don't want to create a knowledge base, you want to directly chat with your document, that is also possible, right? You can upload a document in S3 and then you can choose your computer document also, and then directly prompt type like you can mention the system prompt, like you are a question answering agent, you put it that system prompt, you select the document and select a model and directly start talking to that particular document. Okay, so these are the two areas, knowledge base and chat with your document. So that's the sections in the builder tool. We have view prompt management, knowledge base, and then agents, right? So agents, we know agenting AI is very popular nowadays. Like what is the concept of agent? Agent are the specialized for a certain task. Like you can create agent and then you can assign that agent with task, specialized task. That way you can create multiple agents with different tasks, and then you can call all those agents with certain like framework. Okay, like Creo AI or AutoGen as such. So Bedrock has also this kind of agent concept over here. So you can prepare your agent by selecting foundation model and adding actions group. After creation, you can test out the agent in real time and create multiple versions. Okay, that you need to deploy. Okay, create associate aliases to deploy an agent versions in your application. So you can create agent over here, that will look into it later. And then there is important area flow. Flow is very much important, right? Like when you create agent, you have database, you have all different stuff. You can create the flow. Create your flow by adding, connecting, and configuring nodes in the canvas. Validate the performance. Okay, so that way also you can create a flow so that end-to-end flow of your entire applications will come out. So this is the flow that Bedrock supports. So let's go to the first page that we are referring, right? I think we have covered builder tools. We have covered flows, right, in the builder tool area. As I said, like playground are nothing but the UI of that side. Okay. So foundation models. This is the foundation model. If we look into here, the changes in this December 2024. Earlier, this base model, the name was there in the base model. Now it is model catalog. So the model catalog shows like this way. There are two way to display one. This is one a way to display. If you click here, I have sometime notice that it does not go into list view. Okay, so it might be some slowness or something over there. Anyway, coming to the module catalog, there are 168 model till now supports by AWS. It will definitely add and then it will increase for sure down the line. So serverless model, you can create directly start on demand these models. You can request for access, right? Like you go here, these three drop downs are there. Click on the modify access, and then you select uh, any of those models, right? You can come here and then request model access. Okay, that way you can do it from that particular area, or you can come directly to the model access area and then raise for access. Okay, but model catalog, it will have like all the models. You can look into that. You can look into the descriptions based on your use case. You select the model, raise for request. Raise for request will not charge anything until and unless you use that particular model. AWS is not going to charge anything. Okay, so that is not a problem over there. And see, there these are the providers. You can filter with the providers. Suppose you want to provide with the like look into Amazon's one, how many Amazon models are there, you can do it, right? So these are the filters. Modality are audio based models are there, embeddings models are there, which is required for RAG concept, right? Like to retrieve information from the document or from the text and then put it in the vector DB. So those are the embedding models. Then image model is there. Like we know, like if you click on the image model, these are the image model. I have already access for this one. So you can see access granted. That's why it's showing. But for this one, available to request. Okay. That way you can understand which model you have already raised access. Text models are there, text and vision. These are the new multimodal concepts have been launched nowadays by most of the providers, which would be useful both for text as well as image, you can see, and video to text. These multimodal concepts are nowadays very much popular. Instead of like relying on only text model or image model, you can use multimodal. Okay, so these are the thing you can filter out. And here they have marketplace deployment. Okay, what is marketplace deployment? Bedrock marketplace, around 122 models are there. Okay, so you can discover the model in a single catalog. After you discover the model, you can subscribe to it and deploy to an endpoint managed by SageMaker AI. You can access the model that you have deployed through Amazon Bedrock's API. Accessing the models through Amazon Bedrock API allow you to use them natively using Amazon Bedrock's tool such as agent, knowledge base, and guardrails. That means you look into certain suppose if I look into search by IBM one. Okay, so if I go here IBM one and click on this IBM one, and then what you need to you need to first subscribe this particular agent. Look into all the information sold by IBM, category text generation, delivery method, Bedrock and SageMaker. And this is the model ID, this is the model ARN, modality. Okay, look into this one. And then if you look into the pricing is now free here for this model. But SageMaker might have certain definitely would require certain charge, right? If you are from the free tier, then probably would not require. But SageMaker goes in a different pricing model than Amazon Bedrock. So this would be hosted in the or managed by the SageMaker AI. Okay, and but you can use Amazon Bedrock services like agent, knowledge base. So it's a mix of the, I would say, you have like multiple marketplace models that will be hosted using the SageMaker AI endpoint, but it can be used, it will use Amazon Bedrock services as well. So that's the benefit of this area. You need to deploy it once you configure it, and then you can use it. Okay. And then we have this custom model fine tuning area where you can select a model to customize and provide the Amazon S3 bucket that contains the training. So you have a training data set in your Amazon S3, and then you can customize this particular model. Okay. And then you can share that particular custom model. If you have AWS organization account, then you can share that one with your team. And for this customized model, purchase provision throughput is required. Okay. So there are different pricing model. One is on demand pricing model, pay as you go pricing model. That means whenever you are using, you will pay. But this kind of purchase provision throughput one would be much more like performance wise better, because you need to fine tune it, right, your model. So that's why you need to purchase the provision throughput. Well, that would not be like on demand basis. You need to have like some contract for 5 months, 3 months, or some kind of terms and conditions are there. Based on that, you need to purchase it. Then this custom model fine tuning and would be possible and useful. Okay. So that this is the way you can create a fine tuning job, create a like, and then use it. Okay. And then you can import your model also, create custom model by importing your model files from an Amazon S3 bucket, or by importing an SageMaker model also. SageMaker is another AI service of Amazon, right? And then after import, use the model in the Amazon Bedrock playground or in your application. Okay. This should be a very cool thing. Okay. So we'll look into it. Prompt routers. This is also very new area where you can have like multiple LLMs are combining together to create a route. Okay. Like if you ask for any prompt router, suppose if I go here and then meta prompt router, open in playground. Okay. So now if I ask a question, what is the capital of India, and click on run, so you don't have access to model on a model specific model ID. Okay. So I probably don't have access to a specific model ID. Now if I go and see, okay, let's go and then find out what are the model that Llama is using. One is 3.18B, another one is 3.170B instruct. Let's go and then search for this one in the model access. Okay. So let's raise a request for this one. Next, submit. Next, submit. Which one that we raised? I think we raised this one, right? Okay. Anyone that I need 8B, I think. This is also important, I think. 8B. It was 8B. Another one is 8B. Anyway, let's raise for this particular request as well, so that we can play around that. This one, our prompt router. Let's go and then click on prompt routers. Let's see, open playground. What is the capital of Nepal? India. What is the capital of India? Run it. Okay. So the capital of India is New Delhi. That's cool. But I want to understand This is the token number, input token 21, output token 10. What is the router area? Let's see. Streaming preferences, cancel. Okay. There should be some way. Okay. Yeah. Okay. See, you can see model for routing 38. These are the one. Fallback model is 3.17b. So that means like you can like if it is required, it can use both the modified model and give you answer. Okay. That means like you will get much more accurate answer because multiple models are actually creating a route to give you the answer. Okay. So this is the concept of prompt routers. It You can choose from two prompt routers. The route request between either Cloud Sonnet 3.5 and Cloud HiQ. These are the thing, or between Llama 3 and this. Choose a prompt router to get us started. Use the production. You can save months of effort of testing different models and creating complex orchestration workflow, right? So multiple model you can create for the router. Right now, it only supports two router, Anthropic and Meta. But down the line, definitely some more things will come. And then we have Playground also, where you can talk to your own model, like, or maybe foundation model, and then you can have like single model where a single response will come very quickly, or you can chat multiple times, right? Like assistant, like in experience also. And then we have Playground for image and video, where you can create an image, you can generate image, okay, from a text prompt. That will look into this Playground in subsequent video. As you mentioned, agents, flows, knowledge based prompt managements are there. And then we have guardrails. Guardrails are nothing but to make a security and safety of your knowledge base or your application. Create a guardrail by configuring as many as filter. You can create filter for certain thing, right? Suppose you don't want to you want to create a like what filters that some religion related communications will not happen. The questions will come if any religion related or hatred related queries are coming from user to your LLM application. You can send a response that this request cannot be processed, right? That kind of mechanism can be done with the guardrail. Okay. So that is there. And then watermark detections. Suppose an image has been created from using AI or created with certain AI watermark, then this particular service of AWS Bedrock will understand, analyze that particular image and tell you that this image has watermark. Okay, then you can understand the originality and the duplicate of an image. So that's a pretty cool thing that they have. And there are some inference and assessments are there. Provision throughput that I already told, right? This is for the custom model that you can you need to buy. Batch inference to process multiple files, right? Like the job will come out as a JSON file. So it will be like multiple prompts you want to process in a single go. Then that is the batch inference is there. Cross region inference, like multiple region like models are there in multiple regions. Then you can define those different region in model and then communicate. Okay, we can create a route. Okay. So and then evaluations are there. Evaluations for your model and the knowledge base also. You can evaluate programmatically whether your models are working correctly as per your requirement. Okay, you can evaluate it, and then you can evaluate the knowledge base also. So you can create the evaluator, and then you can map it, and then it will evaluate your model and the knowledge base. This same thing is there in the Langsmith also. Okay, in Langsmith you have like my evaluator. You can check the models also, evaluate the models. Okay, this is the model access area. From here you can access for model, right? Like text, image, text vision, all the models you can access. Bedrock Studio, this is another one. Bedrock Studio, now known as Bedrock ID, is now available Amazon SageMaker Unified Studio. This preview version Bedrock ID will be available until February 28. You may access existing workspace in your previous version through the February. So this is Amazon SageMaker Unified Studio, which will go there. So this is the console of Amazon Bedrock. We'll go and they explore the required one, mainly the playground and the agent and knowledge base. We'll look into guardrail also. We'll look into the Boto 3 also. Okay. Hope you have understood the Bedrock overview. Thank you.